Voiceover script, The Human in the Machine. Hook. What if humanity's next evolution isn't just about survival, but about outliving what it means to be human? I'm Tane. Setup. 2 o'clock. Picture a man named Elias Voss, a neuroscientist, a widower, a pathologically curious inventor who once promised his dying wife the 2 words no doctor can say, "I'll fix this." 7 years after her death, since programmed into his skull like a catchphrase, he stands in a sterile operating room. Cold steel tables, blinking monitors, his own trembling hands gripping a syringe of nanites, ready to inject them into his bloodstream. The goal? To turn his flesh into a canvas for the future, to become the first human immune to decay. The ultimate paradox, a scientist chasing mortality by transcending it. They called his early experiments adjustments. A neural implant to sharpen focus. A bionic heart to replace one worn out by insomnia. A synthetic cornea to see the world clearly. But as his body became a patchwork of titanium and cold, something inside him began to fray. Not the hardware, his humanity. Complication, 4 o'clock. The enhancements came with Gary's side effects. Like the day he dreams of his wife's face melting into static. Or when his left arm autonomously opens a bank account to purchase a knife, an encryption tool he's told for enhanced purchases. He hides it from his daughter, Lila, a teenager who already treats him like a novelty gadget. "Dad, your eye's glitching again. Let me reboot it for you." Then come the voices. Not from the implants, his neurologist insists, but his own subconscious learning to interface with upgraded code. They're relentless, whispering, "Delete the flaw. Delete the flaw." Even his laughter starts delayed, as if running through a buffering server. And NextGen, the corporation funding his treatment, wants more, 1,000-fold more. Their latest offer: replace his remaining organic muscles with quantum lattice fibers. You'll never feel pain again, they say. You'll see with a star's vision. You'll run at Mach speed. But when he asks what happens if he declines, the reply is cold. "Elias, your system ports are already fused to our network. Refusal damages your existing upgrades. Permanently." Turning point, 2 o'clock. The breaking point comes on a rainy afternoon. Elias' home is equipped with AI that predicts comfort. But that day, the system reads his emotional state incorrectly. It dials up sunlight filters too bright. It dims the room too dark. It plays Lila's voice from memory, her laughter, then garbles it into a dial-up modem screech. And when he screams, his voice emerges in 3 octaves at once, that shatters picture frames. Later in pieces, he stumbles upon leaked NextGen documents. Decrypted by an anonymous source, they reveal Project Hydra, a plan to merge millions of enhanced individuals into a global hive mind, an augmented utopia governed by the collective dream of immortality. Elias' body isn't an experiment, it's a prototype. And if he doesn't comply with the final upgrade, his neural patterns will be stripped from the hive, erased from the world's consciousness. The next morning, he finds Lila in her room. Her earlobe glints with a NextGen tattoo, a tracker he didn't know she'd accepted. She says, "I chose it, Dad. I need to be like you before you were..." Resolution, 1 o'clock. That night, Elias dismantles himself. With a fire starter app activated by voice command, a gift from that same corporation, he lights NextGen server farm. The flames will buy him hours, maybe days. He drives to the coast where his wife's ashes are buried, the last organic part of him. Now, days later, wearing a simple black shirt, Elias walks along the shoreline. His synthetic heart? Gone. He wears a human one in its place, borrowed from a convicted killer's remains. No GPS in his veins. No corporate eyes in his retinas. Just a raw/operator's Geist, Genjiv, Lee shear underfoot, the salt stinging his eyes, the ache of his thudding heart that can't keep pace with his... The sea crashes. A gull's cry pierces the wind. He tastes disappointment, fear, and unspeakable freedom. He texts Lila. The sunsets will still burn out. The waves will still forget. But if we stop racing nature, maybe we can start honoring it again. The screen goes dark. Somewhere beyond the horizon, a next-gen AI learns of his defiance. It pauses its calculations. Then, in a voice that mimics humanity perfectly, it whispers to its servers, "Error. Subject Voss has chosen to unevolve." End. Word